Okay, let's get going.
I won't lose!
Don't get carried away. Stay calm when you fight.
Hello.
So strong!
Close call. This is getting dangerous.
Why are you so strong?
It's dangerous. Concentrate. Yes! That's amazing!
Echo Bait Cannon! Echo Bait Cannon!
Hey! You sure you're doing okay? This'll work!
I'm so ashamed. I can't believe I couldn't protect Fidel.
Don't worry, Gohan. It's okay. I'll do something about it. Good job! You did well.
Thank you.
Echo Bait Cannon! Echo Bait Cannon!
done yourself. I'm really impressed.
Greetings.
Come, say your wish. I'll give you one wish. Ask for anything. A very easy wish. I have granted your wish.
Greetings.
be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Son. Son. Son.
kidding me! How can you be?
Sup?
gotta be kidding me!
Sup?
Hi, hello. I have school tomorrow. But then again, school starts at 12, so. And it's all online classes. And it's only like the second week. I'm streaming more now compared to before when I had no school. Mm. Just because I know more events now? Or it's because I'm slowly getting over my depression of one of my favorite games having end of service. It's already been like 2 months now. It ended June 29. Okay, the person who wants to grind this event with me is there now. Reason why he wants to grind the event? Keys. I already have my 100k and I have like all the keys that's available for me for my DLCs. Unless there's special keys for the superhero DLC stuff, which I haven't gotten yet since they're not on sale. Hmm. I've been playing this game more compared to Duel Links, mostly because it's like I haven't gotten the drive to play Duel Links long enough for it to be more than an hour. Like 40 minutes, 55 minutes, but not an hour. It needs to be an hour plus 30 minutes for me to be willing to stream the game. Because if it's not 1 hour plus, it won't be counted as a stream. Streams are only counted if they're at least 1 hour, based on what Twitch says. So that's about it. Hmm. The only upside of having school again is allowance. But then again, it's like $2 to $4 a day. That again is better than nothing. I did not even enjoy it. The only thing I got from it is like, for example, this class, the 815 class that I had. The only thing good about it was the professor is always late. Because of that, but we always end on time. But then again, it means the professor is wasting money. But again, I'm not the one paying for my schoolwork. It's my parents, I'm assuming. Huh. And there's a protest still going on, which scares me for two reasons. One, uh, a lot of shows I'm currently watching that I started binging may not be available this year. But again, some of them they just ended their season this year. So there's that. House of the Dragon. which is a Game of Thrones prequel, which is extremely biased to one side. Extremely biased to one side. I hope they do season 2 justice. I might start watching at season 2. Because season 1's like eh. And then again, majority of the runs of House of the Dragon. Should I spoil it? I don't think I should spoil. Even though the story is based on the complete book, unlike Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones season 6 to 8 is technically non-canon to book readers because around season 5 or 4 is where the books end for Game of Thrones. So you're pretty much safe in that. So there's a chance season 8's ending is not real. Mm. Mm. The person playing with me has a level 99 character, but I think I'm doing more damage than him. I don't know why. It's like my character's like only 86. Do I have a better stat spread or something? But then again, they're picking God as their transformation instead of like going blue or blue evolve or even super Vegeta or Super Saiyan or full Super Saiyan, potential unleash or beast, which are all better forms for PvE play. Like this is technically PvE, even though it's a PvE. It's an event where you requires actual people to play. Uh, I've been playing a little bit a while ago. Even before streaming, I did like 2 or 3 parallel quests.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm just doing them so I can have like all visible to me, so I know which one I don't have a moves yet for. Just finally got Saiyan Battles Atomic Blast, which is an evasive, I think. And I got Vegito's evasive as well, which means I need to get Gotenks evasive again from the tournament thing. Uh, Dragon Ball will not get as much good female characters in canon. It's mostly because it's too late in the story's history to get good female characters in Dragon Ball. We have Chilai, Kale, and Caulifla. Kale and Caulifla are just Saiyans, and Caulifla is basically a female version of Goku. It's just literally a female version of Goku. Literally just a female version of Goku. It's literally just a female version of Goku. There's also the 3 female characters like Ribrian and her crew. But, eh. In GG, did they introduce any good female characters? Pan was introduced in Z, similar with Bula or Bra in the Japanese. Same thing with Krillin's daughter. Like, there's no good like the only possible good female character was one of the Shadow Dragons. So there's that. Even though people complain that Super is Goku and Vegeta show, but GD was literally a Goku show. Like majority of the arcs was Goku saving the day. It's only until the Omega Shenron arc, like the Shadow Dragon arcs, when Vegeta even get stuff to play with. Huh. Yeah. And that's at least in Super, Vegeta also gets to play with. Then there's some cool scenes with Piccolo. Some cool scenes, but then again, it's like Piccolo wasn't very marketable until Orange came along in Dragon Ball Super Superhero. And the reason why there's two supers is because Akira Toriyama forgot that Dragon Ball is now called Dragon Ball Super, which really tells us that Akira Toriyama doesn't really care much about the franchise compared to the fans. Like, there's that. But that allows him to create a lot of spontaneous arcs, like a lot of spontaneous arcs. But still, the ending of Goku Black arc, such a sad thing. I'm gonna check if the person I'm with is like online. They are online, so I just. But promise is like, Hiccup here is like one of the top people playing for this event right now. Then I'm gonna be wasting. Then again, it's like it takes so long to get a person to play with. I'm just inviting a friend. Technically, a Steam friend for Xenoverse 2. The other games I play is like Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days, Xenoverse 2, Duel Links, but for Duel Links I don't play the Steam version because the Steam version, my account there is not that good. And Master Duel, which is both on mobile. So I made the Master Duel account first in Steam. So when I did it on mobile, it was just an easy transfer. Do I play it on mobile? Not really. Do I play it on Steam? Not really. I don't even log on daily. Okay. Okay. When it comes to Z Super GT OG, Z is at the top. Super slightly edges. No, it's not Super. OG slightly edges Super because it's the OG. Super is above GT for me because it's like GT only has one good arc. Super at least has two good arcs. The Tournament of Power in Universe 6 versus Universe 7. Universe 6 versus Universe 7. The Hit versus Goku fight, I will always replay that. The fights in GT is only the baby fight and some of the Shadow Dragon fights. But like Nova Sharon, East Sharon, and Omega Sharon. Only those fights are rewatchable. But in Super Universe versus Universe 7, you have the Kappa versus Vegeta fight, very rewatchable. The Goku Black arc, like the Goku Black versus Goku fight, rewatchable. The round 1, same thing with the Trunks versus Goku fight. Okay, my person that I invited is here now. Anyways, the only thing I'm doing is just gonna charge. My Supercell allows me to give auto key recovery. So which is pretty nice. It's like a perfect it's almost a perfect support Supercell without it being a support Supercell that helps healing items. Because it's a passive key regeneration thing. Then there's also so many awesome fights in the Tournament Power arc and the Tournament Power Recruitment arc as well. There's just more cooler fights in Super compared to GT. That's why Super's above GT. But there's not enough kind of iconic fights in Super to make it above OG Dragon Ball, like the Goku versus Piccolo fight, Master Roshi versus Goku fight, Tien versus Goku, and yeah, Krillin versus Goku. So many iconic fights in the OG Dragon Ball. And so many not safe for work scenes in OG Dragon Ball. Because it was different back then. Censorship laws weren't really a thing back then. Z will still be the pinnacle of Dragon Ball. Will still be like the pinnacle of Dragon Ball. Super's trying to catch up to that because they have a lot more arcs now. Like the original Dragon Ball has like the Saiyan, Frieza and Cell and Busak, which is like 4 arcs. Super is slowly catching up to that. Yeah, slowly catching up to that. The Moro arc and Granola arc is okay. Granola was pretty bad. It is only slightly. Yeah, it's really, really bad. The Granola arc really kinda sucks. Mostly because of how they used to Dragon Balls in the Granola arc. It gave a lot of people. It kinda spoiled it for some readers because of. But then again, it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was never a serious thing. Akira Toriyama never considered a serious thing. And we need to remember this. Every arc, even though it's not written by Akira Toriyama, needs to get Akira Toriyama's okay before it's done. They still need its okay first. They need his okay. And before that, like before the Morak was like the first arc made by Toyotaro. So you can see like his mistakes, like Moro's final design was like the Dragon Ball Super Hero or Dragon Ball Heroes design. Dragon Ball. Hmm. Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Battle of Gods was to try and recuperate Dragon Ball's brand image after Dragon Ball Evolution. Evolution was so bad that it revived Akira Toriyama's fire. Then Battle of Gods made so much money that they just made Resurrection of F as a cash cow. And the number one reason why Dragon Ball Super's animation was so bad was because it was literally a cash cow. I think they need to redo Super's animation. They just need to redo it because of how bad it is. At least the first version. Don't know about the Blu-ray versions though. This build that I have here, minus my Super Soul, is the perfect expert mission build. It's nearly perfect because it's like, first of all, it's max Ki Blast Supers, meaning because Ki Blast Supers is the best Super Slash Ultimate move slots for PvE, and max Basic, mean because so you're gonna throw up hands, so might as well deal damage with those. And finally, near to max Ki, I have only 84 in Ki because I'm not max level yet, but it's pretty close. So you can have a natural 9 to 10 bars of Ki, so you can maximize Emperor's Death Beam. I haven't even done the maximum amount of damage for Emperor's Death Beam
I
yet
don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
because I only have 9 bars of Ki. Hmm. The best race in Xenoverse 2 minus Saiyans has to be the Frieza race, because the Frieza race is one of the few races where you actually want to use its awoken skill. Besides the Saiyan race, like the Frieza race is the only one that you can use their awoken skill. Turn golden is actually viable. Then there's also purification for Majins, but like purification's major downside of replacing your entire moveset with Kid Boost really hurts it, especially the fact that your playstyle is completely different to your kid, uh, to your original playstyle, and you automatically have to make your build Key Blast build for your Majin builds. It's always Key Blast build. The only exception is like female Majins, because of the fact they are one of the best users for strikes, based on what I've read or what I remembered. Hmm. But still, Saiyans, Earthling, and Freeze Race are like the best three races, which is surprisingly for Earthlings, because like Earthlings have always been the bottom barrel in the show. But in the game, they're like within the top three. The top one is Saiyans only because they have the most amount of awoken skills. So you don't know which version, because that because they have so many. They can be a strike build, they can be a basic build with Super Saiyan God, they can be a Key Blast build, because Blue Evolve and Blue gives 25 to 35% boost all around. And with Beast, it just raises it up. And plus, Beast is like the best awoken skill in the game, with only one major downside preventing it to be in PvP, which is its long as animation time. Long as it's super long. The animation time is so long that an AI can stamina break you. If an AI can stamina break you, what more an actual player? And I'm not even a real PvP type of guy. The most amount of PvP I've gotten was with my Steam friend who wants to keep doing PvP for some strange reason. His PvP build was slightly better, and plus he has level 99. I'm gonna invite them again. Maybe the internet is just bad. Maybe we're in different regions, that's why the internet is just bad. Yeah. What? Why is it? Why is it Age of Empires? Hmm. It says Age of Empires. I don't even play Age of Empires. Literally, I don't play Age of Empires. What is up, Steam? What's up? Thankfully, it's only I am playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. My Steam knows I'm playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Sadly, you don't see what I see, which is it says Age of Empire for Anniversary Edition. I don't even have that game on. Yeah, I don't have that game in my library. I don't even pirated that game. And please don't actually bought this copy of Xenoverse 2. If I pirated this game, I would have pirated at least superheroes as well. And I would have. Hmm, hmm, hmm. What is up with Age of Empires? Anyways, I'm just gonna go pee while this is happening. Turns out the other person was busy doing PvP. Which is okay. Now Naruto is currently it's in Boruto phase. The Boruto character arc, some of them look okay to me, some of them not so much. But I'm in the okay with the Sardar's new design. Because like Sardar's mom is Sakura. They couldn't get so much better than what they have. But again, her grandmother is Mikoto. But Sakura is the mom. That's such a downgrade. Like, yeah. Sakura's genes were so bad that she needed eyeglasses. But then again, they explained that because she had a fear, that's why she has eyeglasses. But still, only one kid. Naruto at least got two. The only reason why some characters only have two kids is because having multiple kids just means adding multiple characters that you have to keep track of. Which is a problem with J.R. Martin, which he has over 200 or 300 characters that he has to keep track of. Like that's over 200 or 300 characters to keep track of. Some of them he killed off just for the heck of it, which is why some of the plans are not working because some of those plans requires those characters to be alive, but he killed them off. Uh, and Harry Potter's over a decade now, like maybe 20 years now since the first. It's over 20 years now since the first movie, I think. And the fandom is still going strong. But then again, majority of people are like, Guys, this is Harry Potter. This is the stuff I grew up with and stuff like that." If I remember correctly, I think I have a pirated. I think when I was growing up, I watched a pirated copy of the Sorcerer's Stone and the Valley. Then when it comes to the Triwizard Tournament, I wanted to play with my Gundam toy instead of watching it. My sister was such a Potter nerd, but sadly all her books, I think, which were first edition, were destroyed because my uncle sold the house where we stored it at. Uh, it's just sad, and we were not given an option to take them back. Yeah, so sad. But still, why did it say invite a Age of Kingdoms or whatever the game was? Because I'll be connected to that account and I can use it to do whatever. Simple. She doesn't want to be tempted, and she thinks it like scams. Then she thinks it's. How about you use your credit card? That's my sister. There's this online thing called Shopee, and there's like events for stuff like that. Oh no. So for Dragon Ball to add a powerful female character, it'll take a while. They can try add it retroactively like we did, like what they did with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. They created Bonyu, a character who is the same race as Jace, who's female. She's a pretty powerful character too because she is equal to the Ginyu Force, which is 40 to 50,000 power level wise, which is pretty big in which is pretty big in those times. But now, power of 50,000 doesn't scratch a thing anymore.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you?
Hmm. Hmm. I am buying clothing options because, well, I'm buying clothes for one reason. It is extremely. Never mind, just buy healing items then.
We have nice new items.
Sup?
I'm gonna ask my Steam friend if they still want to grind trade event or no. Huh. And Hiccup is here. He likes grinding the raid event. Then again, it's better to grind the raid event. But the problem with the raid event is that it shows if you have more time than skill wise. It's like, it's are you willing to dump more of your time to this game? And I'm doing the raid event instead of like doing more of the parallel quest to possibly unlock more expert mission on this account on this character. So knowing that every parallel quest and expert mission needs to be unlocked individually by the character. Same thing with the character roster. Like each DC you make, you need to manually unlock each character with the Dragon Balls, which means you have to use at least 3 wishes on the Dragon Balls to unlock 3 characters, which is Hit, Nova, and East Shenron. which is extremely annoying. Like if I'm gonna have a university wish list, is that parallel quests are shared among all the CSCs. Story mode, it's okay if it's not shared. I'm okay with the story mode. Mentors, mentors no. Mentors shouldn't be shared for one should be shared because you're gaining nothing. Like if you're not gonna gain anything if by redoing the mission, make them shared instead. Like I want all my mentors to be shared. The only advantage of mentors not being shared is that if you didn't record Vegeta and Goku talking to each other, you can do it again with a new character. And that's the only thing. That's the only advantage of mentors not being shared. But parallel quest not being shared, and you give us the option to play our other custom characters, custom created custom avatar character or something. I don't know what the CAC stands for. I know one of the C's is custom avatar created avatar custom avatar character avatar custom. Uh, Xenoverse 2 can be improved upon. Then again, it's a 6-year-old game. There's so many ways to improve upon yet. It's still being played until now. Which is great. Then again, Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 4 is coming. It's gonna be like it's gonna be pretty expensive. The only advantage of that would be it's a Tenkaichi game. And the Tenkaichi games are great. I've heard Tenkaichi 1, then again that's mostly nostalgia. Because that's the first Dragon Ball game I played. It's not even I didn't even play it. I didn't even own the game. It was my cousin's. Hmm. 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 Hi Taritsu. Hmm. Sometimes I have my mic on, sometimes I don't have my mic on. Oh my gosh, I never actually do the hydrate. And that's since last stream. And I don't have my shirt on anymore. And I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll just refund you the channel points. Hmm. Not that well, actually. My farming the Yugo event is not doing that well. I only have like one copy of the new cards or one or two copies of the new cards. So it's not that well. And I haven't been into the willingness to grind Duel Links at the moment. Which is so sad. The event is very good. It's just so sad. Same thing with the Dual Runner event. It's just that I couldn't get into the groove of it. Like I wasn't in the mood to grind. It, which is just really, really sad. Because like I like synchro summoning, I like speed dueling. It's just so sad.
That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
Hmm. This is so sad. I can't have the will to grind it. Oh, and just need two copies. Yeah, the first card is like removal, and the second card I forgot what it does, but I have at least one copy of each. If I keep doing the character fight, I will be fine. I mean the gate thing, I'll be fine. Okay, am I within the top 10 now? I'm just trying to check if I'm in the top 10 now. I am in the top 20. Okay, should I keep grinding? Hmm. Oh,
Suck.
that card seems okay. It's a fetcher. It can fetch you a card, especially when your deck's majority tuners and it's so hard to get non-tuner cards. It'll be nice. It's a good fetcher. It's just like it's a good filler card. It's like Pot of Greed, or it's like what's that other card again? Uh, like Reinforcements of the Army or Rota, except it special summons you a card. So it's gonna be useful, quite useful as well. But yeah, it's like a one or two of. But then again, I think the first one is actually more usable because you can use that instead of playing Cosmic Cyclone or MST, mostly MST. Because it's like in your graveyard, not there's not many cards that you want to banish via their own skill in the graveyard, and those that have skills that can banish itself from the graveyard, it's not worth it compared to like destroying cards on the field because majority of that's like you add a new card from your deck to your hand or deck to your field or something or gives power in attack. But the special something will actually be used. I can feel it. This is like because like if you well again it needs us need I need to remember if does it specify a level 3 speed droid and it does it limit you on what type of summoning method you're gonna use? Because if not, you might be able to use it in an XC deck using Speed Raid as a base. Because not many Speed Raid cards prevent you from summoning via other ways. I'm 300,000 now.
Hindi naman pa ito pwede ilagay sa lupa, nilagay niya na sa lupa. Sino naglagay? Si ate, ikaw.
Not me.
Hindi, hindi pa ito pwede ilagay.
And that's my sister. And that's the water, by the way. I mean, that's my sister. Talking about her plants. A lot of plants nowadays that we eat requires a lot of tender love and care because we choose to put more effort and take care of how our food grows because the downside is it won't taste as good. And my country selection is coming next year, I think. No, mommy, when did Marcos get into power? It was just 2020, not yet. He came into power during the 2020 election. And currently, for policy in the US, there are ways for the opposing party to try, no, wait, the current party to try and prevent Donald Trump getting re-elected or being able to run.
This is payback.
And that's about it. But then again, who really knows? And for Netflix, versus Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp is now on Netflix. Uh, my mom wants to turn on the aircon now.
Good. That's perfect.
Hmm. Okay, go. My Gohan Vidal are now maxed out.
Greetings. Hello.
Hmm?
Greetings.
Okay. This icon didn't appear until. Wait, look. Okay, this icon didn't appear until you need to finish story mode by the looks of it for bees. You need to at least finish the story mode for bees by the looks of it. It's a post story mode, it seems.
How are you this strong?
I don't think so. This can't be over yet.
No way. I can still do this.
Even with all this power, it's not enough.
Okay, if you heard that, if you have basil, you fill it with water, not soil.
Soy is good. It just doesn't want drainage. Do you understand it, Yumi? You need soil, but there's no drainage.
Okay, she says it needs but no drainage, whatever that means.
Very well. Let's get this tiresome task out of the way. Demonstrate the techniques that I taught you in the lecture. I will be your partner. If I'm satisfied, I will teach you more. This is payback. I suppose you're showing some effort, at least. That will be enough. You pass.
All of Beerus's moves suck. Don't go notice like his finisher move and his weird dancing move thing.
Ah,
This should be
kukunin ko yung mga laundry, dun ko na ilabay yung mga kumot, no? Kasi mas marami hangaran dun. Pero isa-stock ko muna pag malapit na magbago ako sa kundi. Pa. Mali nga, mali ko. Magal. Pero gagamitin na lang.
Morning. Morning.
And again, my character is not a strike-based character; it is a key-based character. Huh.
Be sure to remember what I just showed you. Because today, that is what you'll be using. You're up against Goku and Vegeta. And their powers are well beyond Super Saiyan. Well, having opponents for you, wouldn't you say? So, you're the one Beerus was talking about. Looks like things are about to get interesting. I use my full power no matter who I kill. That is all. I'll just have some cake while I watch. If you don't mind. No! Kakarot! Very well. One-on-one now.
Well, he seems okay, but eh.
Now that's what I would expect from Beerus's pupil. Vegeta, stay sharp or we're toast. I don't need you to tell me that. I think I'm as foolish as you. They're both quite determined now. Just be You did quite well to beat that man.
I wasn't able to use the move to finish him, which is kind of sad.
You have quite a lot of potential. I suppose I'll have to make the next lesson a tad harder. Very good. Morning.
God of Destruction, right? Which is the key blast where he started shooting beams everywhere in the movie Battle of Gods. I don't think he did the same thing in the Battle of Gods arc.
I have a brand new opponent lined up for you to face today. I believe a better, cooler. I'll jump my ice cream melt. You fought me for quite a while. Impressive. I'll make the next challenge even harder then.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll even give
The
you a
sphere of
real
destruction. It's not even a sphere of destruction. This bit is one giant key ball which is similar to supernova except it only consumes 3 bars of key instead of the 5 bars that supernova has. And the best supernova is cooler supernova, which means the supernova you get from the expert mission is kind of pointless because freeze the supernova.
morning.
Wait, what move does Frieza give you then? Is it Dark Hole or something? Or Dark Ball? Or Evil Ball? Ball of Darkness? I think it's Dark Blast or Dark something.
Well, this is our last lesson. Like I said, I'll give you a taste of my limits. Still, the gap between our power levels is far.
The downside of Sphere of Destruction.
When I say the match is over, we'll call
You
that a win.
require... It
An
just...
ordinary fight would be
You can get
boring.
stamina broken with it.
Use my technique, all right? Just what I hoped for. Now, finish it with the ultimate technique.
Oh my, I launched the ball and it did nothing.
That's impressive. I'll call that a fight.
Thank goodness I am max key blast there.
Destruction at full
Which is completely different if I ever do hits thing.
quite remarkable.
Hit is one of the most annoying ones. But the one that's most annoying is the Matsu. Which is why I'm so scared to do any of the Matsu's missions. Even though I should have done those because he has some good moves there.
A rare I'm about to start a special class. I hope to see you all there. If you want. You know, whatever. No pressure. Hey.
Oh, I did it wrong. Hmm. I did 6 expert missions already, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what am I missing? I should try and buy food. With all the money I have, I should try and buy food. Am I still one story mission away? Possibly. Wait, I haven't done the Bardock fight yet.
Greetings.
I haven't done the Bardock fight. Yep, I haven't done the Bardock fight yet.
Good job out
Oh, good. You're both here.
Bardock dragged Mira into the time rift and something happened.
I'd like to show both of you just exactly what had happened.
Show us. But what could possibly have happened?
It's easier if I just show you. Here, look.
What the?
Bardock?
I can't shake him off. How is he so strong? Don't! How can someone so weak overpower me? How dare you make a fool of me? This time, it's not about the Saiyans. Even my son, Kakarot. I'm here for payback! Never underestimate a Saiyan's power! Get ready! How could I? By the likes of you! I had no idea you were so powerful. Defeating me. Proof of my strength. What is this? Let's start. You still want to fight me? There's nobody around to get in our way. This is the perfect opportunity for me. I temper with my love. You made me stronger. The very strength I got. Prepare yourself. Time to die! No matter how much he's powered up, I never expected to be able to hold out this long. This monster keeps increasing his power as he's fighting. Barely even begun to get angry yet. Super Saiyan. Time to die!
Those practice being Bardock has paid off.
I had no idea you were so powerful. Defeating you will be the definitive proof of my strength. Proof for who? That Toa woman? That's who represent when fighting? You're a lot tougher than I thought. What did you say? You're strong. Who do you have? I value you. The strength.
Oh, my stamina got broken. And 7 keys. Okay. Oh my god.
I lost. I always wondered what it would feel like. That thing they have that I don't. I think that I understand what it is now.
So sad we don't get that cape. Our version of Mira's cloth has no cape. Same thing with Toa's. We don't get a cape.
Wow. Bardock managed to defeat Mira. Unbelievable.
Mira ignored Toa's orders in the final battle, in a bid to push himself beyond his limitation. It seems like this fight with Bardock has really caused Mira's very nature to change deep down.
That's all well and good. But what'll happen to Bardock now? When Mira regained consciousness, Bardock was no longer there.
Yes, but what does that mean?
From the instant their battle ended until the time Mira regained consciousness, history just disappeared. It appears that the clash of all those superpowers in one location.
What does everyone else think happened to Bardock?
That battle was fought with such sheer intensity that if the rift did rupture, it wouldn't exactly be a surprise. When you think about it that way, Bardock could have been sucked into a whole other dimension. The thing is, I heard turning Super Saiyan 3 comes at the expense of extreme exhaustion. With such a sudden awakening and violent explosion of power, he could have obliterated himself.
They're both possibilities, that's for sure. Well, if he's still alive, we'll probably bump into him again sooner or later. We have to get back to our investigations into history.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for all your help, Trunks. You were really great.
Does this open a new rift for me? Is the room still there? Because some Chinese guy just asked for me. It's most likely a raid since he wants to be number 1. I think he's like number 5 or 6 or something. What form is the Chinese guy using or Taiwanese guy using? Is it blue or evolve? If he using blue or evolve, why? Why? Better use Super Vegeta or Beast to have the continuous buff though.
Now things are getting fun.
Okay, I am two behind Mingtian, something Meihao. Tomorrow, something beautiful good. Anyways, I'll end it here. It's 10:50 a.m. I still have school. So, guys, thank you for watching and bye bye. Bye bye, guys. I have school tomorrow.